What we do here is go back.
Super Mario 64 Big Star Secret was a roughly 4-minute long video that was supposedly uploaded to YouTube sometime in 2007. The video was one of many popular screamer videos that were rampant at the time. A video that was designed to lead the viewer into a false sense of security before a ridiculous jump scare occurs. I vividly remember my first time being pranked with one of these when I was 7 years old, and needless to say, I was horrified. Unlike your more popular screamer videos, this video, however, ended up becoming far more obscure as it was deleted from YouTube user LotusMan17's channel in late 2012. The last known archive of the video showed it had garnered 698,000 views. So what is currently known about this? Well, the video is crudely edited with Windows Movie Maker 2 and featured a shoddy low quality recording of a computer screen that was done with a flip phone. The viewer was led to believe this was step-by-step instructions on how to find a hidden cheat in the game Super Mario 64. After minutes of steps being told to the viewer, the final step was something along the lines of press A on this wall. After this step is given, a zombie jump scare from the infamous K-Fee coffee commercial appears on the screen. Believe it or not, this old screamer video was once, albeit for a very short time, a genuine search in the lost media community. In a YouTube commentary video, one person carefully detailed his childhood memory of trying to find cheats for the game, but ended up being terrified. Years later, however, he joined the search, and just like many others, finding his childhood memory once again was his obsession for a brief period of time. Despite that search effort, all that has been found to this date is 2 reaction videos on the screamer itself. The first one features the first 8 seconds and the last 20 seconds of the screamer, and the second, which was found on May 30th, 2024, has no sound at all, yet does contain more footage from the original video. The thing is, as you have all likely already seen, in both reaction videos you can barely make out the video that's playing on the monitors in the distance, even though it is confirmed to be the real video. The original video could still exist on somebody's old hard drive somewhere, but for now, it still lingers to many as a lost media video that painfully needs to be found. Yes, what you are looking at is real. Grubs is an extremely obscure case of lost media from Australia. Except it's a different kind of lost media, as there is evidence that it was archived, yet to anyone who doesn't have access to its archives, it is still almost completely lost. This was a morning children's show that had 550 episodes produced between the years 1988 and 1996. And yes, what you are looking at was the main presenter of the show, played by this woman Diana Kidd. This presenter is called the Grub, and to many now adult Australians, it purely exists as a terrifying childhood memory. To some, however, it exists as happy memories. It really depends on the person who viewed it. As an Australian kid myself, I do not remember ever viewing this show as a kid. It was way past my time. However, I do remember as a kid watching the few clips that still exist from it on YouTube. This was what I clicked on.
When I visited the museum, we saw some little green frogs in a big glass tank. I think I'd like to be a frog today. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Why was this made? I love the Wikipedia explanation of this show. This show is best remembered for the face made up of just eyes, eyebrows, nostrils, and a mouth on a blue screen. Just reading that out made me feel queasy. Really though, anyone from outside of Australia, even after reading this Wikipedia page, would never believe that this is actually a real show. And honestly, when it comes to the content itself, after watching the few clips that still exist from the show on YouTube, you pretty much generally get the idea. So even if it is still mostly lost media, is there really a need to watch all 550 episodes? Well, it doesn't matter, because despite whether there is a need or isn't a need for this to ever be found, 430 of the 550 episodes are kept archived in the National Film and Sound Archive in Australia and have been there for some time. If you search up the show on the website for this archive, it will literally give you every single page that includes brief details on all of those episodes. Yet, not even one of those has ever been posted online or shared back into the public domain. It's lost media that is confirmed to exist, yet anyone who wishes to view it has no ability to. So does that mean that it's still lost? I don't know, but what I do know is I will never sleep properly again.
Molly grabs me, Molly grabs you. Come and be our Molly grab too. chances.